Right, so behind me here, I've got this Renault Sport Clio 197. I bought this car in a recent video from one of my subscribers, Harry. Look at that car. What a bloody cool car. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing the first drive of it. I didn't drive it when I bought it. That's a bit of a mistake, innit? But we did go out for a little drive in it when I bought it. We let Harry drive. I wanted to save my first drive for a video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how this car compares to a Honda Civic Type R, because it's often referred to as like the French Type R. Is that even fair? Is that reasonable?
French Type R. French Type R.
A French Type R. We're going to talk about that subject shortly. And secondly, we're going to talk about what my plans are for this car, what it needs, what I want to do to it, and obviously what I'm going to be doing to it before I give it away. All right, let's get on with the video. Here we go then, a 2006 Renault Sport. Got a little badge on the side. In fact, it's got loads of badges all over it. Yeah, but Renault Sport or Clio RS, however you want to call it, 197, all right? This is a Mark III car. They come out, I think, in 06, and then they facelifted them in 2009. Facelifts look amazing. But to be fair, I think the pre-facelifts look amazing as well. I specifically was drawn to this car because of the colour. I love the colour of this car. I got offered a white one. I think I got offered a red one. A few different cars. But this car, I loved it because of the colour. It's done 93,000 miles, and the book value of this car, the retail book value, is close to £4,000. Now, like I said earlier, they are sometimes compared to EP3 Civic Type Rs. I kind of feel like they should have their own identity. They are very unique. They're very got loads of character. They've got a lot going for them, but they are compared to a Civic Type R. But a Civic Type R, an 06 plate with 93,000 miles, is probably definitely it's double the value now. They're a lot more money, so they're kind of not comparable from that point of view, but I can see why people do refer to them as comparables. Now, they are similar weight as well, both a touch over 1,200 kilos, and similar power as well. They're both 2 litre 16 valve naturally aspirated engines, producing in the region of 200 brake horsepower, right? So they are comparable from that point of view. Now let's quickly talk about this car, how it come about, and what I plan on doing to it. So obviously it come from my subscriber Harry. I reached out because I wanted to buy one. I've been wanting to buy one of these cars for Planet of Dreams for a little while now. I got offered a white one a few months back, didn't end up buying it, and I thought, you know what, this is a great car for the money. I think they're unbelievable value for money. They're not very popular, like there isn't loads of them available on the net at the minute, so trying to find a good one is quite difficult, and a lot of them have been on racetracks. So let me just let Aaron get out of the way. The distractions today are unbelievable. It is, yeah, well, I don't know about that, mate. That haircut, we need to find who done that to you. Look at the top of his head. I think I was talking about Harry reaching out. So when Harry reached out, he's one of my subscribers. I prefer to buy cars off subscribers because that's what this platform's all about. I want to buy from subscribers and give back to subscribers, preferably. So when Harry reached out, I thought, yes, Harry, that is the perfect car for the platform. So it does need a few little bits doing to it. Straight away, you can see the front splitters missing. I'm definitely going to get a new one of them. He's done a couple of bits like the black badges. I think that's quite nice, a little black badge on the side there as well. So he's gone sort of like the blue and black theme, but then not done the wheels. Now, them wheels have recently been refurbed. They're absolutely mint, but they're silver, and I feel like they need to be black. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. To be fair, the car doesn't actually need anything. We've got another distraction. Believe it or not, we've got the best amount of distractions today. Come on, Sammy.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Get them legs out of the way, mate. Yeah, to be fair, the car doesn't need anything. It did need hashtag on its stickers. That was important. I stuck them on myself this morning, and we also stuck a little dream sticker at the top there. But visually, and for the age of the car, for a 93,000 mile, it is super tidy. On the interior, there is a little rip. I say it could do with that doing. I'm going to try and get that rip repaired. I suppose it needs a front splitter. It's got a couple of little dents here and there, like nothing too bad, so I might get a dent man on it. I think it's got another one around this side, which isn't quite so attractive. Look, some idiot in a car park's probably done that. But yeah, I'll get them few bits done before we give it away. But let me know your thoughts. If there's anything else just jumping out of you, do let me know in the comments below. Now let's quickly talk about the character of this car. Like these stickers, man, I love things like this. And I recently done, I say recently, about a year or so ago, I done a video on a Mark IV Renault Clio RS. I think that was yellow. Was it yellow? I can't even remember. It might have been red actually. Done a video on that car, and the word character just popped up a lot in that video. The word effort also popped up a lot. Character and effort, because Renault Sport put a lot of effort into the character of this car. Little things like them vents on the wings, the chunkiness of them front wings. Look how fat they are. Like, this is a little pocket rocket, and it's got big chunky wings like that. Now the rear quarters, I don't know if they're the same as a normal Clio rear quarter, but to me, that car just looks chunky from the back. In fact, let's go in centre, Cal. Go in the centre there. Really chunky, big rear quarters, big bumper on the rear there, big chunky rear diffuser, 2 exhausts as well. It's got so much going for it on a visual point of view. We've got little carbon fibre strips, not real carbon, but I like it that someone's done that. We've got the RS 197 badge there as well. Keyless entry as well, so when you walk up to it, just give it some of that, guys. It unlocks on its own, and you've got keyless go as well via the start stop button. On the dashboard there, on the interior, again, for a car that's, oh, we've got another distraction. Aaron, I'm gonna have to charge you for this. Now the whole clan have gone for their lunch, right? Go! Oh my God, this was kind of the perfect place to film when I started filming videos. I don't know what I'm talking about. I need to find somewhere else to film, because this is to work at the front of the site, Cal. Just a stupid idea. But yeah, anyway, the mileage, 93,000 miles, and for the age and the mileage of the car, that's kind of what I was saying, I think, before I got distracted again. It's really tidy, bar that bloody rip in the seat. So I think I need to get the rip done. I need to get the wheels painted colour, either graphite grey or black. I could also do with getting it to the body shop to get this roof repaired, because yeah, that ain't very nice at all, is it? I could do with, I think, a set of wheel spacers. I don't know if that's an absolute must, but I feel like them wheels are looking a bit lost in their marches. What else am I gonna say? New set of plates and a new freshly retrimmed steering wheel from Control Customs. I'm gonna reach out to them, because these Clios, they're a bloody nightmare. The steering wheels just seem to wear out really bad. Look at that red line at 12 o'clock. I think we'll do it in a similar format, but get it looking super fresh. So today's video is, of course, about driving the car. Civic Type R's do 20 to 70 mile an hour in stock form in 7.11 seconds, all right? So we're going to take this car out for a drive in a sec and see if this is quicker or slower. Let me know what you think. What do you reckon? Is this quicker or slower than a Civic Type R EP3? 7.11 seconds to beat. Let's quickly fly through HPI before we go for a drive, and then we'll go see how it gets on, all right? Let's go. Alright, so HPI, we've got Draggy Bots, got HPI. We need to quickly go through this before we go out for a drive. Quick screen recording. In fact, before we do that, let's start the engine, because it's keyless to get in, and then it's keyless to start the engine. But what I think is really strange is most cars, you press the clutch to start the engine, but with a Renault Clio, it encourages you to press the brake. It's a bit random. It's alright. Sounds bloody brilliant, in my opinion. Sounds really, really good. I love the sound of a naturally aspirated engine. So we'll let that tick over, let that get warm. In fact, we might even put the aircon on, because it is boiling today. The HPI, I had to HPI on the VIN. I couldn't do it on the reg, because it just taken his private reg off, so it's kind of in limbo. Perfectly normal. Just get the reg, the chassis number from the door or the window or whatever, and jobs are good. And so you can see it's had plate transfer. You can see HK06 was a previous plate, that's now the current plate, and then it did have a private reg on it as well. 5 registers are clear, it's not stolen, it's got no finance, and it's not an insurance write-off, all right? That's also very important. The data of the car with all the info: 3-door hatch, 6-speed manual, 10 former keepers. That is double figures. That's a lot of owners for any car, but it ain't a low mileage gem. It's absolutely perfect, and do you know what, like I keep saying, it's actually a really nice car anyway. So blue, first registered in the UK in June 06, all right? Spec check, there is no spec registered on this car, and national mileage register, it's not been clocked as well, right? Which is pretty good. Okay, so what we'll do is, let's just hit the road, right? Go away, go away. I'm sure them lot just want to be on YouTube. Right, anyway, let's go. Listen to that. Sounds good. Obviously obviously the obvious comparison or difference between this and a Civic Type R is the Civic Type R has got VTEC. Now, for those that have never driven a VTEC, it's basically just a little kick of power at the top end of the rev range. The first time I ever drove a Type R, I was like, yeah, check, this is amazing, check this out. I used to get my mates in the passenger seat and I was like, ready for the VTEC. And to me, it was all like really dramatic and amazing, but to a passenger, it's like, oh, did VTEC just kick it? It's actually not that incredible, but it is incredible. The VTEC system is amazing, and that is why we all absolutely love anything with a VTEC engine. It does make the drive more exciting, okay, without a doubt. And I think based on that, the VTEC or the Type R will be quicker than the Clio. Horses, you know. But we'll soon find out. No problem. You're welcome, my darling. Very, very welcome. So when you're sort of flatting the throttle on this car, I won't do it just yet because we still have horses behind us, and this is quite a noisy car. Do you know what? Them arches are definitely, they're not standard Clio arches. The back end of this car looks chunky, man. So as much as a Civic Type R is bloody hot, by the way, it's bloody hot, isn't the most dramatic kick of power at that end, it does feel like it's needed. I think it comes in at about 5,800 revs, is that right? Do you know what? This is quick, man. This is quick. Maybe I'm a bit wrong. Do you know what? This is definitely going to give an EP3 Type R a good run for its money. Is it going to be quicker? I don't know, man. Solid clutch, solid engine, it's all doing as it should. Let's cut to the draggy scene section of the video because that's all we care about, and see if we can beat the Type R. Here it goes, ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, car. There's 20. Oh my God, this is a fast car. Is it faster than a Civic Type R though? Can't touch my phone because it's illegal to touch your phone when you're driving nowadays, isn't it? I can tell you guys that we didn't just beat the Type R, right? We've done it in 7.5 seconds dead. But let me do a couple more runs because I think there's a chance this might actually beat the Type R. Sorry, Civic owners. We'll see. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Come on! I love my life. Come on! Guys, we just beat an EP3 Civic Type R in a Renault Clio Sport RS, whatever you want to call it, 197. We've done 20 to 70 miles an hour in 7.08 seconds, all right? So I am going to do one more run because I'm convinced that I can even do quicker than that. We might even get into the 60s. I'll come back to you in a sec and let you know if I manage to do that, all right? What a brilliant little car. So I did do a third run, and the third run, the time that I got on that run was 7.11 seconds, which is ironically the identical time to the Civic Type R. But what is really interesting, guys, is a car that I didn't even notice that was in that same region on the draggy leaderboards was the Clio RS that I mentioned earlier in this video, 2015 car that I've done a video on a year or so ago. That car there done 20 to 70 miles an hour in 7.09 seconds, right? This done it in 7.08, so this is marginally quicker, debatably probably not quicker at all. And what's really interesting about that is, one, that's like the newer version of this car. Two, that's got a turbocharged engine. Granted, it's a 1.6 engine, so it's a smaller engine, but it does have a turbo. And three, that's got a dual clutch gearbox. This has got a manual, man. So overall, I am super impressed with this car. The title of being like a Civic Type R competitor, I now believe that it deserves that title. It is a Civic Type R competitor. Renault as a brand has got a massive following. There's so many big Renault fans out there. For me, I remember the original, is it the Mark 1 Clio Sport? That was the Williams Renault. That car there, blue with gold wheels. I think they were like a 1994 L-Reg car. Wicked car, big car of my childhood. I've never actually driven one. I've seen a couple before. Wicked car, and that sort of legend or that name has lived on for all these years. So yeah, absolutely rated car, perfect car for Planet Dream. If you want to be in for a chance of winning this car for nothing, I've given away absolutely loads of cars and other stuff for free to my subscribers. You can also sign up as a dream catcher. It costs you £9.99 a month. You get 5 entries per prize per person across the whole website. It's well worth it. But like I say, if you don't want to enter, you can enter for free. If you don't want to pay to enter, sorry, you can enter for free, all right? And lots of people are winning stuff for free every single Friday at midday, all right? So yeah, this car's going to be given away on the first Friday of next month. So I'll put a link for it in the description below. What's my conclusion? I suppose what I wanted to say as well, quickly before you go, is the overall power delivery of this car is possibly better than a Civic Type R, but then what a Civic Type R has got is the VTEC to make up for that power loss, or power delivery loss. The reason why I say that, sorry, I'm going on a little bit, is because the throttle response on this car, the way it just responds to your foot, I would say it's more responsive than a Civic Type R, right? These cars have got a great name for being a track car, and I think it's a well-deserved good reputation that they've got because they're a wicked little thing, all right? So if anyone out there is thinking about going out and buying one of these cars, for me, I absolutely rate them. This is a great example of one, and for the money, I don't think there's a lot out there that compares to it, all right? So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you liked this video. If you did like this video, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to click the link to Planet Dreams in the description below. Also give the Planet Dreams Instagram a follow at planetdreams.co.uk and my own Instagram at Calvin's Car Diary, and I'll see you in my next video, all right? Bye.